Hey everyone. Okay, so some time has passed. This is actually the next day. And I've discovered that as long as you have this over one of these beams...
And try the other one. It's not working.
we are able to get some different
just
signals.
Need a few more. Careful,
There's...
Brand. Nice and easy.
There's this link. There's this link.
Looks okay, right? Yeah. It'll do.
And the red link. They all have different channels here. And they only have one channel each, which means to say that the green is linked to channel 2 and gives me, I think, 087. This one's 049, and this one's 216 or something. There's nothing else inside these structures. I can't find anything else, and the chess games don't alter based on our link. I have noticed two other things in my wandering about, so we're going to try these together. First, there's this terminal, which I have not interacted with. But there's a button here, so we'll give that a try. Next, there is someone over here that I have never noticed yet. And there's apparently some static, so something hostile is around. And this is the landing pad. You can see the remains of the people who have been slaughtered already out here. These two must have been the ones killed by Akin. And this one at least must be alive, being kept alive by the system. Alright, well, let's give this a press and see if this in any way interacts with that over there. It's the last thing I can do. Otherwise, we're going to have to spend some even more time outside this area trying to figure out where else we can go. Antenna, signal strength, 2... the numbers are here as well! Yellow, 0489, 216... 840. Error. Transportation positions lost. Manually adjust antenna. Okay. Oh, do I have to go to Theta? So I need 049? Let's see what happens. Shipping. Malfunction hazmat satellite from Phi. Frame components to Lambda. Pascal cartridge to Theta. Fuselage from Lambda. Arc shell to Phi. Delta evacuation to Theta. Lots of stuff going to Theta. Let's see. We currently are communicating with 216. So let's try communicating with 216. Unable to establish link.
Transport active. Unspecified cargo.
049 had an echo. So that's the one at Theta. Let's go recall the one at Theta then. Oh, is that the one I already have programmed in? Oh, I think it is. So let's request transport.
Well, Zeppelin's on its way. Better get ready. That's definitely the Zeppelin.
looks like a giant... What's the insect called again? A cicada? Cicada?
Do you hear me speaking? Of course you do. I wanted to let you know that I know. You didn't blindly beg me out of the herd. The slow waves of Delta crashing against the shore have an undertow that pulls you into a slumber. It's a beautiful thing. And I won't be selfish. I will help. Tuck them in, watch them sleep. They too will find peace within the universe of the WoW.
Yup. He believes himself to be working for the WoW, the Cypher. I guess after watching what they did. What the WoW did. So Atkins began killing people to put them into whatever state that the WoW requires in order to keep them alive. The WoW, for some reason, must be just trying to help humanity as well, and humanity tries to help itself. I'm curious what could be causing this static, though. It makes me a little nervous. Okay, we need an AI. Looks like in this slot. So here you go, Catherine.
Ah!
Calm down. We're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
Delta. At least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named. You think it can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's too big for the shuttles. I'm sure it can carry us. Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
I had to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to point me in the direction of the closest tool chip storage?
I think it would be easier to just take one from a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on. I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
We're just robots. Sort of. I'll get us the chip.
Oh man, come on. You're freaking kidding me. We have to kill the robot? Maybe I can sneak up on whatever's causing the static.
Guess I have no choice.
Can I? Let's look for what's causing the static. Maybe I can lure it over here, and we can have the other robot assist me, and we can destroy it. Or we can stun it, and take its chips. What is that? Oh, we can shoot the little robot, too. I'm assuming that's why I took the gun out. Is that why I took the... Oh, wow. So we have a choice, I guess. We can destroy the little guy. Or we can destroy the one talking. Okay, let's examine what we know about these robots. God. The little one here is probably not the same one we rescued back at Epsilon. This is another UH I'm going to go with. This guy is not being piloted by anything. 100% guaranteed no pilot on that. The other robot, the one circling here, this one might have a pilot somewhere. Thus, something like this, keeping it alive. Possibly even that gentleman right there. If I'm going to not risk human lives...
Oh, come on.
Sorry, little guy. I'm sorry. Please die quickly. Human life or robot life? What does it mean to be human?
I hope this works.
I take it this means set of charge. Yep.
Thanks, Simon. Don't be mad, okay? We really needed that chip. We'd be stuck here.
Could you do it? Kill a robot like that?
I get attached to them too. I'm not a monster. But in this case, it had to be done.
Is there a difference between them? I went for the small one.
No! Not a Kate! Those are so cute!
What?
Don't worry. They're dumber than rocks.
You're the worst. It's just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in. I'm a robot.
Didn't we cover this already?
Guess I've known ever since I woke up at Upsilon. I just keep suppressing it. Like my brain doesn't want me to think about it. It's really getting hard not to think about it.
Yeah. Could you maybe hit that switch over there so we could get moving?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I really like Catherine. Oh, and then the lever, I take it.
Thanks.
Take too long to get here. Hopefully it doesn't take long to get back to where it came from.
You did really good back there, Simon. We got a slight delta detour, but we're back on track.
Yeah.
We should touch down on a cargo platform just
no.
outside Theta. Then we just head inside, grab the Dunbat, and head down the abyss, 4,000 meters. That's a long way. We don't have to worry, though, because with the Dunbat, the Ark could have been in the Mariana Trench. It'll hold for anything.
That's great.
And then we can start listening to other people when they talk, because that's how conversations work.
What? Oh, sorry. I just can't stop thinking about what we've become. It's clear that we're no longer human. But then how can I feel like Simon? How can I feel like anything at all? I mean, technically, I don't have any ears, no mouth. Christ, that's a weird thing to think about. I mean, I'm making sounds. I'm still saying things.
You sure are. Okay. Your new body most likely has senses similar to those you had as a human. And your mind, only knowing one way to perceive the world, superimposes that skill set on top of your new features.
So my mind is covering it up, pretending nothing's different.
If it didn't, you'd probably be incapable of interacting with the world at all. And the stress would either kill you or make you go insane.
So I've found a good balance between awareness and ignorance. Does that mean I shouldn't think about this stuff, or are my thoughts actually making me cope? Could I tip the balance by suddenly gaining some insight and go insane?
I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, we have real things to deal with. Saving mankind, remember? Speaking of which, we're closing in on Theta. I'll eject the Omni tool. As always, don't forget to take me with you.
Kath, before you go, the artificial intelligence you mentioned in the escape vessel?
Uh-huh, yeah, the Warden unit, the WOW.
Is it the WOW's fault that we're like this? I mean, it seems like something an unreliable AI would do.
I suppose it set the ball in motion, but it's not directed with purpose. It's really complicated to explain how machines think, Simon. Concentrate on getting inside Theta, okay? See you soon.
Okay, well, you know me by now. Before I go directly to Theta, I want to take a look around first. And I see something blinking over there, so that's a sure sign that we're going to go this way first. I thought we were going to be attacked by that giant shark. Thank goodness we weren't. Although it also had WOW unit on it. Just like the Omnitool does now. Shuttle Station Theta B. I was thinking what this game reminds me of. It reminds me of Miasmata. Miasmata was an exploration game, which had a terror element to it, being tracked by the large creature, but it wasn't always around, and a great deal of that game was simply walking and exploring and trying to piece together what actually happened to survivors on an island. This is similar to me. Most of this is simple exploring underwater, and they did a fantastic job on this. Thinking about it now, this is the type of game I would really like to have played with Liz, or with someone else. It would have been interesting to bounce ideas off them, and talk about what it means to even be human, and what we would do in a situation like this. I don't know how I would cope with being a machine. I've thought about things like that since I'm sick. I have certain illnesses, and in the future, bits of me might have to be removed so I can continue to exist. I've been wondering how much of me I'm willing to remove to continue to be here, as it were. I have nothing, well, it's not crippling yet, but I have a hunch that, just a hunch, just of me being pessimistic, that probably some of my intestines will have to be removed as I get older. Which is not much when you consider it, since they have ways for you to continue living without too much discomfort in those cases. I suppose people have artificial organs put in, or things to help them continue to be, like a pacemaker, what have you. But this would be your entire your entire mind taken and put into something else. This would be like Ghost in the Shell. If you don't know what Ghost in the Shell is, I highly recommend you look it up. It was a really good anime, or I thought so, way back when. One of the few ones I've actually watched. It dealt with somewhat of what it meant to be human and machine. I won't give away too much more other than that. We're going to explore everything out here. I just want to see what else we've got. I also apologize, in a way. I hadn't expected I would be doing so much talking. I knew there would be large sections in which I'm lost or I would want to explore based on the hour or so I'd played the game earlier, but I didn't realize how much I would be exploring or walking and how often I'd be getting lost.
Sarah, are you there? Who is this? Catherine? I'm busy working. Oh, I just wanted to say thank you for what you did. Don't worry about it, but you should stand up for yourself. I mean, Strohmeyer doesn't have that kind of authority. You could just tell him to go fuck himself. Oh, I just don't. I'm not that kind of a person. You can't expect people to fight for you all the time. You're a brilliant person, Kath. You're so smart it makes my head spin, but sometimes you just disappear into yourself. Suddenly it's like talking to a fucking 5-year-old. It's just hard. I can't just be more like that. Everyone would know I'm pretending. It's not too late to win people over. Strasky likes you. I like you. Reed likes you. Strasky likes everybody. Yeah, that's true. Wait, you think Reed likes me? Catherine, a lot of people like you. You just need to open up a little. Be more approachable. Can I get back to work now? I'd rather not be reprimanded twice in one day. Okay. See you back inside. Over and out.
It sounds like she's changed a little bit. Catherine now is more talkative, though is that a difference with her AI? A change that was made to her? Or is that what she has become since now she is, well, I guess been alone down here for who knows how long. There's quite a few data buffers here, so we're going to be clicking on these.
Strasky, wake up Dr. Masters. We're bringing in anchors.
What's wrong?
What can I say? He's had a rough day.
Jesus Christ. He's all butchered by structure shrapnel. The Wow sure did a number on him.
Brandon, flip the panic switch on the suit. I don't want to burn through the oxygen.
You're kidding, right? He's fucking hanging on by a thread. We need to move him.
Strasky, get the infirmary ready. We need to move fast.
Wait, where are Kumarabi and the others?
This is all we got. I guess it's still at Delta.
Emma, I can't do this on my own. Grab the other side.
Strask, ready or not, we're coming in.
All right, see you soon.
Well, we know how that probably ended up. Akers, not Aiken, probably killed everyone in here to make them part of the WOW's attempts, or to assist the WOW, quote, quote, in keeping them alive.
This thing on? Can everyone hear me?
Go ahead, Strom.
Listen up, all members of staff. The ARC project has caused a lot of arguments the last few months. I'm not going to pretend I understand what the hell Sarang talked about and how his continuity suddenly made sense to kill yourself. For the fucking love of God, or whatever you think is important, don't kill yourself. This place is miserable enough. Don't force your friends to clean up your blood. Rest in peace, all of you. Good?
Beautiful, sir. All right, everyone. Show's over. Get back to work.
Wow. I guess some people thought there's nothing left to live for here, waiting for the inevitable. We all die, though, in the end. All of us. The best thing you can do is make the best of the situation you're currently...
All right. Thank you, Catherine. Wait. Am I already here?
Hello.
Hello?
Who is that? Mark?
No, we haven't met before.
Is this Mark?
I think we're safe.
Oh, I was so worried something had gone wrong.
What's your name?
Robin Bass. Theta Field Service Technician.
Nice to meet you, Robin. How did you get here?
I got scanned, like the others. And then I killed myself. At least I think so. I can't remember that part.
How does that work? Did dying get you into the Ark?
Wow, you're definitely not from Theta. Let me guess, Omicron? Wasn't sure Catherine would be able to scan you guys. You're lucky. There was a lot of talk about this at Theta. The idea is, when you're activated in the Ark, there's basically two of you, right? One human, one living scan in the Ark. You don't want your copy to survive you. You yourself want to survive on the Ark. If the human you dies before the scan is initiated, or closely after, you yourself would live on in the Ark. Amazing, right?
But it's a copy of you. Yes, it's you. Your personality exists, but you still exist as well. It would be as if I made an AI or a clone. It has
I don't understand.
Has its own life at that point.
Did Catherine put you up to this? Killing yourself?
Catherine Chun? No. I don't think you understand. She just did scans and put them into the Ark. I hope I get to meet her soon so I can apologize. She always got into trouble with Strohmeyer when someone killed themselves.
I think she's okay with it.
Where is everyone? I thought there would be like 40 or 50 people here.
I don't know. I'll let you know if I see anyone.
What is she plugged into?
Is this what it's supposed to look like?
I can't even tell what she
I
is.
expected something different.
Robin, I'm not sure how to say this.
What?
This is
Yeah?
pretty amazing, right? I mean, the Ark.
Yeah, it's great. Catherine and the guys have really pulled through. They saved us all.
He can't bring himself to tell her, and I can't either. We're going to leave her here. I hopefully do not have to unplug her. I'd rather her sit here happy forever or until she runs out of power.
Where is everyone?
Unless this is going to drive her insane. Being alone like this. Does she actually view herself as being in the Ark? In that forested spot?
Hello?
I wonder if she does.
I can figure this out.
Please tell me this isn't going to power her down. Is there any other way inside before I do this? Nope. It's this entrance, or I have to go off-screen to take a big look around, I suppose. What is this thing here? Can I... Oh, I needed a jump. Okay, Catherine. Time to get us inside.
Hello? Anyone there? Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
And I will stop here, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.